Because in my high school, we actually had a shorthand class.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
back in the day.
Yeah, and
that's
Evelyn
how the
Wood
co-
speed reading, remember
Speed
that?
reading? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I took that. It was it was a semester course, but half of that semester was Evelyn Wood speed reading and the other half was shorthand.
Oh, yeah, we had the rotating semester in junior high, of course, now they call it middle school, where you would take art and then you would have woodworking.
Oh, yeah.
We had architecture.
Yeah, drafting.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, thank you, Gentry Dorsey. He saved me and woodworking.
My son took woodworking in class. It's an elective. He says, "Oh, I'm going to make my mom a birdhouse." Did a beautiful job, but forgot to make the part where you can clean out the birdhouse. There was no door to open it up. So I'm like, what am I going to do?
It's gonna get real gross.
Well, now, you know what we would have to do? We had to make a plant holder, and it was a parrot. And so the beak part is what you drill the hole in for the plant. Let me just tell you, the worst thing on the planet, I don't know why people enjoy it, is sanding.
Yeah, I don't like
So
that.
the teacher gave us this block of wood, and you had to
Cut
draw the
around it.
pattern
Yeah,
and then take out your table saw
right.
and do it. Why they letting middle school children handle table saws, I'll never know. But I was real good in the architecture class.
Yeah.
But the woodworking,
So that was my fantasy job. If I couldn't be a lawyer, I was going to be an architect. That way I could build monuments to my ego instead of in court. I could the buildings.
That's all we're doing here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I told the teacher who was doing shorthand, I was like, yeah, this is not for me. I told him, I said, I don't think I'm really into shorthand.
Well, the way they taught us, it was developing your own shorthand.
Mhm.
And so I did that because I knew I was going to go to law school. That was my future. And so this was like my sophomore year in high school. And so it helped when I was in law school, this being able to read fast, and being able to, write my own shorthand and stuff. That
Oh, no.
it was that was a savior.
The school I was in was great, my high school, because they had career opportunities for people who knew this is the profession I want to go in.
Yeah.
Because at my high school, there was even a cosmetology school.
Yeah, we did that at the
And-
school. We did too.
Yes.
Yep.
And so people graduated, they already had their license, but the school I went to in Shreveport, Booker T. Washington High School, it was when it was first built, first Black school, and it was top of the line. And they don't do a lot of auto mechanics now anymore.
Yeah.
They had that.
They don't
They even
teach-
had a laundry service.
Yeah,
there.
well, they taught it at the school. They had auto mechanics, drafting. They had cosmetology.
Mhm.
They had data entry, like if you wanted to be like an accountant's assistant or whatever, the payroll receivable type things. They had that, and there was the other one, electrician
Oh, yes,
apprentice,
yeah.
welding apprentice, and HVAC.
They need to bring
apprentice.
that back.
They do.
And
They do.
Booker T. Washington High School in Shreveport, I love that school.
Yeah.
That school. And for every school that I ever went to, I still remember the school song,
Yeah.
like right down to my elementary school, West Shreveport.
I just remember my high school one because I went from Spain to Seguin High School, and their emblem or their mascot was the Matadors. So it's like, how fortuitous is that? I'm going from Spain to the Matadors.
But tell me, what is your case number?
Case number is 2026 CR 004406. It's a Samuel Herrera, and it's a discovery hearing, and I was just
See,
wondering
it
if I could.
close up.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, it's on next Thursday's docket, or this Thursday's docket, on the 11th. And I just want to push it 1 week back to the 18th.
All right, just give me a second. Odyssey is being very slow.
Yep.
You say it's Samuel Herrera?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Norma, recall 2026 CR 004406 for next Thursday.
The 18th. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate you.
Welcome. And is he in custody on bond? All
No, he's on bond.
right, and you'll let him know?
Yeah, I sure will. Absolutely. I appreciate you.
Sure, have a good
Have a
one.
beautiful day. Be
All right,
safe.
you too. All right, everyone, I'm going to call the docket. When I call the docket, you need to stand and let me know you're here. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not here and a warrant may be issued for your arrest. Guadalupe, is that Roque or Roque?
Okay.
Roque, custody. Patrick Cuellar. Patrick Michael Cuellar. All right, thank you. Okay, Mahmoud Algadrob in another county. Some reason the people in other counties don't understand what a bench warrant means. Joshua Sutherland. Jonathan Pomerantz, custody. Nicholas Vaquera. Teresa Zamora.
Cameron County.
Okay. All right, Norma, see if Cameron County can have her by Zoom.
Yes, Judge, I tried to bench warrant her, and it was denied.
I don't know. What do people not understand that a bench warrant is a warrant and it's a legal document? See about having her on Zoom. Jeremy Bass. Alonzo Whittington.
Comal County. That bench warrant was denied as well.
Okay, can we have them by Zoom? That's why we have Zoom. Obviously, people don't know what a bench warrant means. Sergio Rodriguez. Brianna Owens, custody. Thank you. Jacob Conrad.
We'll approach.
All right, Aaron Rodriguez.
Mr. Rodriguez here and Mr. Sergio walking.
Sergio Rodriguez. Thank you. Gilbert Ramirez. Charlie Perkins, custody. Lillian Esquivel. Thank you. Joseph Walker. Ramiro Espinoza.
Good morning, Connor. Ma'am, it is. Thanks for outside.
All right, Hugo Martinez.
Here.
Is this Roque Escamilla? Why are all these? Okay, Roque Escamilla Jr. custody. Esteban Escobar custody. Tito Alaquines.
I'm here for him.
All right.
I believe he's in custody.
All right, John Anthony Rodriguez, Xavier Martinez, Michael Keating, Christopher Garcia. Is Christopher Garcia in custody or on bond?
Custody, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Justin Gonzalez, Genevieve Castaneda, John Anthony Rodriguez, Jordan Summers, Xavier Martinez, Luis Salinas. Custody. Philippe Cantu, Raquel McMasters, Arnold Pena, Adam Gonzalez, Jamal Fisher, custody. Why is Eric Cantu on the docket? We've already taken care of that.
Judge, I put him on the docket because it was already time for Lottie to get the docket. I didn't know who was coming back.
All right, he's done. All right, everyone. These are the rules of the court. Follow these rules. Number one, you're not ready to approach me unless you confer with the state and confer with your client. If your client is in custody, your client needs to be brought out. Number two, probation is here. You'll see Ms. Abrams is not here today. We have another probation officer. If you could raise your hand. She's an integral part of this system. If you think your client is getting probation, if your client is on probation on a motion to revoke, confer with her because I'm going to ask her opinion. Do not talk behind the court reporter when we're on the record. Just raise your hand. The deputy will move you to the other end. If the box is crowded and you can't be moved to the other end, still do not talk behind the court reporter because it makes it difficult for her to hear. Do not approach this side when I'm on the record. How do you know I'm on the record? Because I will have called the style of the case. When you're chatting on this side and I'm on the record, guess what? I have to doubly multitask because then I'm hearing this, I'm hearing what people are saying it to me and have the emails going on. So don't do that. And the staff is not going to talk to you when we are on the record. Correct, staff? Correct, staff?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And then when you're ready for your client, if they are in custody and you request them, do not leave the courtroom. And yes, it's going to take the deputies 10 to 15 minutes to get your client. And if you want to know why it takes so long to get your client, then you need to ask them for a tour because I've had the tour and it's just not a matter of them opening that door and going to a back room and grabbing them. They have to go on different floors, sign different paperwork to get them up here. So everyone needs to have some patience in their pocket. The other thing, we're going to treat everybody with kindness. And if you feel that you can't treat people with kindness, then just walk out, gather yourself, and then come back. We're not going to use profanity at each other. We're not raising our voices at each other. And I'm shocked I have to say this when everybody in here is over the age of 2. So we're not going to be doing that. Does everybody understand? All right. It's Tuesday. We're closer to Friday than we were yesterday. So, oh, and somebody told me the Spurs won. Canadians was right.
Yeah.
So I guess y'all gonna pay for the people who were already at the Spurs game who may or may not been a jinx to the Knicks. Y'all gonna pay for their tickets. My understanding, the nosebleed seats are $1,000. So do a plate sale or something. I guess that's what we'll have to do. All right, everyone, please confer.
We get to sit with Trump.
Hey, I would, you know what? I would go to the game for that. I'm like, as long as we're sports fans.
As long as you behave, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
You know, James, whenever I see people at basketball games and they're wearing high heels and not wearing appropriate foot attire for court, I'm like, I mean, for the court, you know, the basketball court,
Right.
I'm like, you're ruining that court.
Yeah.
Why? And so whenever I go to games, people are like, shouldn't you be? I'm like, no, this is a basketball game. This is a football game. I have my jeans on, my t-shirt for my team.
Sure.
And, you know, that's it.
But they're going to the game for some other reason.
Yeah. But you remember back in the day, I was telling young people don't realize this. I said, I remember you could go to the airport, you go to the counter with cash and you look at the board and say, this is where I need to be. And you just pay your cash and you get on the plane and you leave.
Yeah.
Now, I've had some emergencies, of course, where I've had to go home. If you book your flight and you want to leave the next day, they will search every bag you have. And then when you get to your destination and you open your bag, there's a card in there saying we search your bag. Yeah, try that. Get it on a flight and you're traveling the next day, they search every last one of your bags.
Yeah, I haven't flown for 10 years. That's part of the reason. Not only do they
Oh, yeah, and you know what?
treat you terribly once
Well,
you
you know what? I'll take a computer and they will say, oh, no, your
Yeah.
computer will be fine. And I did it in a carry-on once. They searched my entire bag.
So.
And it's always the chargers that are in there. So I even tried separating the chargers.
Accept it.
No.
Did we reset it
Well,
here?
I'm old enough to remember about 30, 40 years ago when my mom
So,
died, I had to fly
Does
up
it go
to
to
Wisconsin.
a?
I was on the same flight
Which one is
as
it?
the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh,
Basketball team. You know, that's when they
okay, so
didn't have charter, you know?
yeah. So who was on the team during that time? Was it Dominique Wilkins
Before him.
Oh.
before him?
Yeah, we're talking 86.
86. Okay, I was in my first year of college. So I was concentrating on that. All right, y'all need to sign in,
Thank you.
attorneys, and I'll call you in the order of appearance.
Okay.
Oh, Cindy, I just thought that I will make sure that you have a copy of the indictment. Because you know, when they read it and everything,
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm gonna print out a copy now. Yes. Oh, it says an error was returned, so
You see their witness list?
no.
No, no. I usually try to get them to come by here.
Okay,
I'm number one on the sign-in sheet, Your Honor, on that.
okay. All right, I need to see the motion to revoke on this. And where is he?
It's in the box right there, Your Honor.
Okay. Just give us a moment.
So you throw yourself. I've had.
Brianna Owens, can you check? I think we filed a discovery acknowledgement. Is there a way to check to see if we could file?
Right.
a discovery?
Michael Keaton,
Right?
No, I haven't filed there.
Oh, okay, well, that doesn't do here. It doesn't show it online either, but I think I last time we did.
Yeah.
all right. Hi. All right, they're saying that you didn't complete the MRT. Have you talked to them about that?
I've already paid for the class and I'm on the waiting list.
When is it done?
It's in his email, Your Honor, which is on his cell phone, which is in the custody of the sheriff since he was taken into custody.
All right, probation, has he signed up for his MRT class? Hi, oh, I'm glad you're here, Renee. I need to speak to you about Mr. Nellum.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
There's no verification. He signed up for the MNT class in his case file.
All right, no verification. All right, this is what's gonna happen. You are going to get signed up and start that class. When can he sign up for that class?
Judge, if he's taking it on his own as soon as possible, if he's taking with probation, there is reentry centers, but there is a wait list. But there are different.
All right, who did you sign up with?
I'm not sure the entity. I have it in my email as well as bank statements I can provide showing both the certification and the payment that has been made. I'm on a waiting list that starts in June.
He did inform me that he was on a waiting.
And I've also
prior to all
forwarded that
of
over
it,
to
Your
my
Honor.
probation officer as well on
All right, he said he's forwarded to his probation officer.
That he's going to afford it.
No, he had.
Okay, let me read.
Probation officer.
Joseph Cassini.
All right, if you can look that up. All right, just have a seat. We're gonna make sure this is completed before you leave here today.
Do you need me to remain in court, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else ready? Oh, they have to tell me because they have to get paperwork and everything. Yes,
That case that you called.
okay.
Waited.
Thank you.
Judge, we have Jacob Conrad, case 3 down.
Jacob Conrad,
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, Judge.
good morning. Let me see if I can get Odyssey. And you know, we've had Odyssey shut down a couple of times. There's no backup plan in place. If Odyssey goes down,
It's down.
it's down. And you know what? What they've done is they're starting to scan everything. And I don't know if they've destroyed the paper files or not. But for me, you should always have a backup. I don't think there's a backup. And you know, I keep bringing that up. I said, what happens if this system shuts down or it's hacked or something else happens? They're like, oh, it'll be fine. And now look at this. We have an issue where we can't log into Odyssey. Are you all able to log into Odyssey now?
No, Judge.
See, so you don't have anything.
Just to let you know, in this case, Mr. Conrad is in touch with the VTC people. He is scheduled for a interview, I believe, June 26th. And
Okay.
so if we can get a reset after that, Judge, I think my suspicion is probably at least 30 days after that, just to make sure.
Well, if they're probation, the VTC, when they're doing their interview, we should know once they've done the interview. Can you tell me how many interviews have you been to?
So I've done no interviews, Your Honor, been to, I've filled out the paperwork, I've done a letter of recommendation to them, and then the person who's the interview is scheduled for 26.
All right, Norma, recall this for the second week in July.
We can't do, can I do the 7th or 8th? 7th, okay.
All right, so we'll be back on July 7th, and it'll be for an update on your VTC. Make sure you make all of their appointments, okay? And thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Judge, if I hear anything earlier than that from Mr. Conrad, can I let Norma know so we can move it up? Okay,
Yes.
okay.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Maybe excuse you?
Yes.
Judge, on the Keating case, so I looked in the file and emailed the officer. The officer is out of office till tomorrow. Managers are currently attending a manager meeting. I did look into scanned documents. There's nothing scanned in the probation file since February 2026. So no verification has been received about MRT.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Mr. Keaton, if you'll come forward.
Do I have to use that? I'm not gonna tell anybody that you use. I don't care.
All right.
Flower.
Norma,
You changed your mind.
on Keating, we're gonna have you come back on July 7th. I'm gonna sign this motion. The state wants to withdraw. You're coming back on July 7th. On July 7th, you need to have all that paperwork in order and proof that you've signed up with the MRT. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, are there any other issues with Mr. Keating?
Not that I'm aware of. Judge.
All right, do you have any other issues?
Your Honor, if he provides me with that paperwork before July 7th, and I come in and clear it up with probation off docket.
No, he needs to come in.
Understood.
Unless you want to bring him in before, yeah, July 7th.
No, we'll do it on
probably
the
best.
docket day, Your Honor. That's fine.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes. Oh, probation, this is yours.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Case 1-3 down, Judge.
Okay. All right, Norma, have you been in touch with the people in the other county for on my move?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are they doing a Zoom in?
Just, internet is down, I keep calling and telling them to.
The whole internet system.
Okay, just one second. All right, council, we'll call you back. We're gonna try to have him Zoom in once our internet system is where it should be.
Could I return sometime this morning?
Yes.
What time do you think?
Well, it's just whenever the internet is back up.
I'll come back around like 10:30, 11. If that's correct.
I'd say like 11.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Is yours working or no?
No.
Let me ask. Yeah, it looks like we're completely shut down.
Mhm.
Mine was so bad, they had to take my laptop, we can't do it.
Yeah,
I'm on the guest internet, but I don't know if you're.
I couldn't get out there, they had to keep my laptop, so they're gonna have to figure something out as I guess it's.
Hey. Hi. So on your client,
Yeah, it is.
it's
No,
Nello,
it is. I mean, I don't.
and he has I can't think of his first name, but homeless because that'll cause more issues.
Yes, and it seems like he's otherwise doing well, just it may be a circumstance regarding his living situation,
Mhm.
the stability surrounding that. Okay. Nelum, okay, Judge, I'll get more of his information. I can follow up with B. And then I don't believe he's set on today's docket, correct?
No, he's not.
Okay, and then that way we can reconvene, but thank you for that info, Judge.
Oh, no, thank you so much for helping out. All right. All right, who's next?
You know, next on page 5, 4 down. .
Tito Alacanines. Alaquines, yes.
He's in custody, Your Honor.
All right, he's coming down.
We're asking for a reset.
Cindy, do you need a cough drop or something?
I just put one in my mouth. I'm good.
Hello, so who's the prosecutor on this?
I think you just.
All right, what's happening with this case?
Judge and officer made. All discovery, I believe, is done.
I need to figure out Axon and get the body cam on this case. That's why I'm requesting a reset. It was just indicted last month as a repeater,
Okay,
512. Evading arrest.
all right. Norma, recall this for a plea deadline date, 3 weeks?
That's fine.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Madam Speaker,
Sure.
the attorney said there was a traffic stop and there was no traffic stop.
Okay, here's the thing. Let me explain to you the process of the way this works. What you want to tell me is the facts of your case. The only time I hear the facts of the case, if you're in a jury trial, if there's a motion to suppress or some other hearing. Now, what I can tell you, what your attorney is probably telling you is what's in the police report. So really, the only people who will know if there was a stop or the circumstances, one, if it's on camera, then everybody can see it and everybody will know it. Otherwise, the only two people who will know it are you, if you were there, allegedly, and whoever the officer was.
Right.
Yeah. So your attorney is saying he wants to see the video.
Started being in jail, ma'am, for nothing.
Well, here's the thing. If you want a jury trial, I'll put you down for jury trial next week.
It's like, law always wins.
Well, not sometime, you know. All right. So if you all want, if you have a video, I don't know if you can pull it up. We don't have internet or Odyssey. So do y'all have it on a disc?
We do not, Judge.
It's just all online?
It's all online right now.
So
I
are you
would
able
like-
to pull it up?
Not without the internet.
I would like to use Axon and then show him the video if there is one.
All right, we'll call you back in 3 weeks, okay? If he sees it before then, we'll bring you back before then.
Thank
What
you.
date? 3 weeks.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Which date?
I told you she won't.
You want to get a reset? I know you read.
All right, we'll see you back on June 30th, Mr. Seaton.
30th days. I don't need to wait for a paper then.
No. Who's next?
I have Sergio Rodriguez, page 2 down to.
I'm sorry, who did you say?
Sergio Rodriguez.
All right, Sergio Rodriguez. Hello. Who's the attorney on this?
I am, Your Honor.
Oh, for the state.
Oh, sorry.
All right, where, do we have all discovery?
We do, Your Honor.
Has an offer been tendered?
Yes, sir.
Judge, it has. We are going to accept that offer, Judge. We just have to apply to the pretrial diversion program.
All right, I need a PTD date.
Yes, sir. 1 second. I can do July 9th.
Shouldn't be a problem, Judge. We should have an application in by then.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Who's next?
Ramiro Espinosa, page 4, 5 down.
Romero Espinosa. And counsel, you on this side.
Yes.
How's it going?
First time being here in a long
In a long time.
Yeah. Do you need a copy of my motion, Your Honor?
No, we've been.
No, but you did. But we need a reason on it, so like, so just get back in line. Yeah.
All right, so what are you asking for?
I'm asking for GPS tracking, Your Honor, because my client needs to have additional hours. He works at 7-Eleven right now. And they're cutting his hours back. And he is a Knights of Columbus member, and he was cutting grass for a lot of churches.
All
And
right, State, are you gonna have a problem with tracking?
Yes, Judge, we're objecting to that.
All right, we're gonna go on the record. Court is calling 2026 CR 0052225 State versus Romero Espinoza. Junior, can I have parties announced?
Megan Galley for the state.
JD Garza defending Mr. Espinosa.
And are you Mr. Espinoza?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so off the record, the defense was saying that there's some issues with his employment. So what are the issues with his employment?
Would you like to hear from him? I
Sure.
can tell you.
You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you're gonna have to speak up so the court reporter can hear.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Ramiro Espinosa Junior.
All right, what are your issues with employment?
Well, the issue, ma'am, that my employment where I'm working at, they don't agree with some of the employment when they want me to work at night, they want me to work during the day. And it was pretty good at the beginning. Now, the owner of the 7-Eleven where I work at, he's denying cutting me 3 hours out of the 5-6 days that I work.
Okay,
And it's really hurting me right there because I still gotta pay bills and all that stuff too. Doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, man. And I also go to church on Sunday, but I was already a Knight of Columbus. I had to transition from St. Bridget's Catholic Church to come to San Fernando Cathedral, where I'm trying to transition, but I wasn't able to go to my actual retreat where I'm supposed to be.
so I'm trying to figure out, oh, no gum chewing.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Sorry about that, to be honest.
Oh, no problem. All right, so, but my question for you is, what is the issue with employment? Because your attorney is asking for tracking
Yeah.
only.
Well, it's actually, I was working for Colorado Box B. My job is still.
Working for who?
Colorado Box B. I was working on.
Colorado.
Box B. We deliver meat to different.
Oh, is it box meat?
Yeah, Box B.
Okay, I
Yes,
was just trying to understand what you're saying.
It's called Colorado Box. Even I worked with them for about 7 years though, and the reason they refuse to give me any more employment because I'm not able to go like to Austin, out to the counties and all that I was going for. I was making.
Well, my understanding, you're on partial GPS for employment, is that correct?
That was done by the pre-indictment court and plans.
All right, so the pre-indictment court gave you partial GPS for employment. So I don't understand the issue.
They're refusing to let me work with the actual company that I was working before. That's why I took on.
All right, do y'all have any objection to him working? A judge gave him partial GPS for employment, and for me, that means that he has employment. So any objection if he provides proof that he's working for this trucking company, that he provide his schedule and hours to pretrial services?
I don't have an objection to that because I believe it's in accordance and orders by.
All right, I'm not going to do tracking, but you're on partial GPS, you'll be allowed to work, and whatever that employment is, you just need to provide proof of that employment. And so I guess this is a clarification of the order because whoever the judge was, they've already given you permission to travel to engage in employment. So you just need to provide your schedule to pretrial services.
They're asking that they're denying me to go anywhere outside the county just because the reason it's partial release. They said the only way I was.
I am saying, and my order is, and this is a clarification of the order, is that you will be allowed to travel for employment, but you will need to provide proof of your employment. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, y'all can write that in there.
Oh, okay.
All right. And if there's an issue with pretrial services, I would zoom them in here, but we don't have an internet or anything to Zoom them in. So if you all want to, because I never like for people to leave with uncertainty, if it's possible, if you want to come back probably at 11, I'll Zoom pretrial services in here so they can be aware of what my order is.
Um,
That's up to you all.
you want to do that?
So we can just talk to her. But she's always, saying that I need a court order all the time, you know?
Okay, well, we can come back at 11.
All right, so I'll see y'all back at 11 and I'll just put the clarification of the order. But what I can tell you is I know a little bit how the trucking industry works. So we can craft something where you can provide your hours to pretrial services.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
all right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're
With
welcome.
the excuse,
Yes, I'll see y'all back at 11 then. And make sure you're on time. Who's next?
That's it for numbers. Oh, I'm sorry. For Aaron Hernandez Rodriguez, page 3, 4 down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi again.
Yes. Aaron Rodriguez. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I love the shirt.
Thank you.
Let me put on my glasses. What does that mean? I don't. Affiliates. I'm sorry, what?
Got another design in the back.
Oh, let me see the back. Oh, hey. Drinking alcohol. Is that tequila?
I think it's ginger beer.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Yeah. Okay, I found some great ginger beer. And
Good.
the tropical one is very good.
Nice.
And so whenever I get a new brand, I'll have my neighbors taste it. But I tried the sparkling cucumber water because I was like, hey, I don't even know why I got it. I don't even like sparkling water. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. All right, where are we on discovery?
Judge, we're still in the midst of the discovery process. There's a few items that we have here that we need to get. There's a separate stop that's attached to this case where the phones appear to be dumped, so I need to get those.
Mhm.
There's some photos. A laptop was seized, so I need to clarify whether those were dumped, and if they were, I need that as well. And then there's also some videos that need translated from English to Spanish, so I'm working.
Okay.
Correct, Your Honor. And I think there's also about 118 videos that we have not gone through everything, Judge. So I mean, this is a big case with a lot of discovery.
All right, Norma, I need a reset date, 45 days for discovery.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you, Judge. Thanks, Lawrence.
All right, who's next?
Okay, that's it for now, sis.
All right.
You're welcome. Starting on page 6, Genevieve Castaneda, her attorney in the jury trial, which
Okay.
she got.
Genevieve Castaneda. And is Frank Carana on the docket today? It says that's the co-defendant. They need to be set together.
On the FTR case?
Oh, she has a motion to revoke. Okay. Could I see the motion to revoke on this case, please? Have you had contact with your attorney?
No, ma'am.
Have you ever seen your attorney?
Sorry, I was confirming. What case is this?
It's Genevieve Castaneda.
Diana.
You can post it. Roughly.
Thank you. All right, here you are. Thank you. Do you want to keep your current attorney? Your attorney is in jury trial. If you don't want to keep him, I'll have another one appointed to represent you, and they'll probably be able to represent you. Are you sure? All right, just have a seat. Norma, can you call Mac?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Page 167.
Nicholas Vaquera. Good morning. All right, so is he actually in trial in the 399?
Oh, we have a separate trial in the 399, yes, ma'am.
Is it like set? I mean, are you all actually going to trial?
I believe so, yes, ma'am.
All right, so once y'all know that you're actually going to trial, then I'll hear this, but you're currently not in trial, right?
I believe we will begin tomorrow or Thursday. So,
All right, so we'll recall this for tomorrow and see if you all are actually in trial.
sure.
All right, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Norma, if you give him a reset form, please. All right, anyone next?
Christopher Garcia. On the NPRP.
Page 6.
Thank you. All right, do y'all have the motion to revoke?
I have my copy, Judge.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, Christopher Garcia. Are y'all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, do y'all have a trial court certification done?
I'm sorry, I do not.
Oh, so they're over there. And if you could talk to your client about that. And then don't check any boxes. I'll fill those out. Oh, here you are.
Nicholas Vaquera.
Thank you.
I apologize about that.
All right, thank
I
you.
should have known.
Oh, no problem.
Oh.
All right, court is calling 2021 CR 1825 State versus Christopher Eugene Garcia. Can I have parties announced?
Shawley Gonzalez for the defense.
All right, and are you Mr. Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and State's Motion to Supplement Pending Motion to Revoke Probation with your attorney?
Yes,
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Christopher Eugene Garcia who's placed on community supervision in 2021 CR 1825 for the offense of assault, bodily injury, family household on July 22nd, 2021 for a term of 2 years. Is that you? Right, state.
Yes, Judge, the state is proceeding on violations number 5. In Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Christopher A. Garcia, defendant there, failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August and September 2021 in violation of condition number 5. Then in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Christopher A. Garcia, defendant there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of March and April 2022 in violation of condition number 5. Then we're proceeding, Judge, on the supplement as well, violation number 5. In Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Christopher A. Garcia, defendant there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December 2022, violation of condition number 5. And lastly, Judge, condition number 5, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Christopher J. Garcia, defendant there failed to report to the supervision officer as arrested for the month of January, February, March, April, May, and June 2023, violation of condition number 5. The state is recommending revocation, Your Honor.
Just 1 second. To those violations of 5, 5, 5, and 5, how do you plead? True or not true?
True.
And state, are you waiving the other violations? Any objections to the waivers?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to 5, 5, 5, and 5, the court could find it true and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bear County Jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true?
True.
Yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will find 5, 5, 5, and 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Judge, the state is recommending revocation in 1 year in Bear County.
The
All right.
defense does not agree.
All right, what are you all requesting?
Judge, we are requesting that either he be continued or terminated unsuccessfully. And there are reasons why we're asking this.
Yes.
For the last, well, since 2022, he did have a hiccup. And since then, he was afraid to report. That is why he was scared to report. He just didn't do anything after that. Since then, he has no new crimes. For the last 4 years, he has managed to live in the same residence. He has also maintained the same job for the last 4 years. And what is going to keep him on the right path now is that his son was diagnosed in what year?
It's just been 2 years now.
For 2 years ago, diagnosed with, and I can't pronounce it, what is it?
Ewing sarcoma cancer.
And it is fatal. It is terminal. He was given 6 months. I'm sorry, the first he was given 2 years. He is on the second year now, and now he's given 6 months.
Where's the proof of this? Counsel, have you?
I haven't had
seen
the
proof?
opportunity, no.
So I don't know if that's true or not, sir.
I came prepared with the phone number where you can reach.
Well,
the
no,
doctor.
I can't call anyone.
If this makes a difference, to Your Honor, I would ask for a reset then so that I can get the proof from his family.
All right. Okay. I will give you a 2-week reset.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Norma, recall this in 2 weeks.
June 23rd.
Thank you.
All right.
I talked to Fisher. I don't know.
Funny.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, so Deputy Laura, there's been a quarantine. See, I told people you need to prepare for this.
This is.
An animal quarantine in LaSalle County, Uvalde, Webb, and Zavala.
Not us.
Oh, they say it's coming. And they say it's due to the spread of New World screwworms over the last week.
Is it for people or for animals?
For animals. So I guess I guess no amount of heat you put on the meat will kill that. Rick, what's the update on the screwworms?
I have no idea.
They say that it consumes the flesh.
So I guess we're going back to.
I think the vegan people and the fruits and vegetable people are saying, I told y'all.
I help vegans, Judge. I eat the animal they eat. They're food.
But oh my gosh. It reminds me when we're in Scotland. So a group of us were there for a CLE. And they were going to a restaurant and they were ordering beef. And they were saying, well, we would like our beef cooked. They're like, all beef here is well done because of mad cow. They were like, we don't do that anymore. So.
I only eat it well done.
Your steaks,
Yeah, because I like to travel and I refuse to get sick anywhere else. Let's keep it even all across the board.
Make sure they cook it through.
Keep it even.
Oh, I can't do it well done. Have to have it. It's sort of medium, so
So
that
we know
allows.
who's dying.
Well, I will tell you what I don't like to see. I do not like to see people order meat and there's just blood running from it. I can't do it.
It has a pulse. Yeah, they call that like a blue. Yeah. But I've noticed that if I do medium, then it allows some room for error. So if they undercook a little bit, it's medium rare. Overcook a little bit, it's medium well. If I do it medium rare, sometimes it comes back, yeah, still.
Well, yeah, I'm like, no. Well, I'll do a medium well.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's exactly.
which they say are very intelligent creatures.
Hmm.
So they know they're being
The sugar.
killed. I remember whenever you would pass the slaughterhouse, there's this smell and it's like, it's bad.
Mm.
So.
It's noticeable. No,
Mhm.
yeah. When I was growing up, my grandmother owned a carniceria meat market. And so I would see the big slabs
Yeah.
as a kid. It's crazy. I feel like this is something because they're on the hooks and everything like that. So it was a very unique experience. And yeah, growing up, like, since my family was in that industry, yeah, they would go to the slaughterhouses. And
Yeah.
the way they evolved about trying to humanely
Mhm.
before they
That's only one
cultivated
year.
for consumption is.
I'm sorry.
I will tell you, and I'm moving away. I'm really now mostly seafood, but I'm probably gonna be moving away from that as well. So,
Oh, really? Vegetarianism, veganism,
especially octopus, because they say they're so intelligent.
octopus teacher. Yeah, that's exactly right. I love that documentary.
Yeah, and so I'm like, can't do it anymore.
I can see that. You ever been scuba diving or snorkeling, like seeing the underwater
No.
barrier? Yeah, that's one of my favorite things. It's a whole other world down there. So when I see that documentary, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That guy would dive without any oxygen. He would just go down.
You know, I can't even believe that people kill elephant and they're so intelligent.
Their ivory tusks and
Yeah.
things of that nature.
And I remember Richard Langlois told me this story because he would always go back to Africa. He said, there's a place where all these elephants were slaughtered. And he's like, I guess they passed that down. So no elephants will go to that place. And I'm just like, they're so intelligent. And then when you see the baby calves like crying because their mom dead or something, it's like, breaks my heart.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can't do it.
Mhm. I've had the discussion with people too. They're like, where do they draw the line? So it's like, they won't eat fish. They're like, what were they feeling? Fish don't have feelings. Like,
Yeah.
I understand pain and things of that nature. So it's interesting to see the pescatarian, veganism to.
But you know, it always amazes me when people put lobsters alive in boiling water. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
lobsters off the table for me.
They've had some, they have like the adult animation, like the Family Guy and stuff like that about the lobsters being cooked and they twist it. Like they had this one time where the lobster like got up and like, you know, like.
Oh, yeah.
And assaulted the person trying to
Yeah.
walked out and stuff like that. Like, being cooked today. So yeah, they do popularize that
Oh, yeah.
as well
And
a
then,
lot in pop culture. Yeah.
and then I'm like, where are we? Like when we go into restaurants and you're looking in the lobster, oh, I'll take that one. And I'm like,
They don't do it as much anymore. I feel like I used to see that more often. Like
Mhm.
if you go to Red Lobster and have it. I
So
don't know
I'm
if they
like,
did away with it. I don't
Yeah.
know. Peter got involved.
yeah, so I'm like, give me a good salad. So we, and for me, it's just lettuce, tomato, cucumbers, and maybe some red cabbage. So we shall see. Yeah. Hello.
Judge, may I approach?
Yes.
My client was unable to get in touch with Colorado Box Beef. I spoke with the prosecutor and we've reached an agreement. I'd like for you to review and
Sure.
he's just asking permission to go seek a job at Colorado Box Beef.
All right. Thank you. All right. If you'll go to the back, they'll give you a copy of this.
Oh, great. Thank you, guys.
Sure.
Have a nice week.
All right. You too. Good seeing you. Yes. Let me see. Let me find what page he's on. No, then we need a date for him. Hi, sir. We need to get a date for your client, though. If he could come back up, Mr. Espinoza? All right. Is this a first setting? All right, so, and
the number reflects hearings that we've had.
Okay, and I'm sure you all have discovery and everything.
I can, when, one from down and that's shot residue, I've reached out to the lab and the police department to clean out there, so we can see that.
All right, so what I'll do is I'll just recall it in 45 days and we'll see where we are in discovery. Norm, I need a 45-day reset on Ramiro Espinoza.
July 23rd.
All right. We'll be back then. Charles Bond, it seems as though we just saw you yesterday.
I live in here.
You and Cornelius need to share an office space in the back.
Read that. Perfect, that's what I thought, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine, that's fine.
It's on the very last page.
All right, Raquel McMaster. Hello. All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 004-927 State versus Raquel McMaster. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Charles Bunk for Miss McMaster.
And are you Miss McMaster? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes,
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. McMaster, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading?
we did.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Judge, we're proceeding on count one paragraph and waiving paragraph A.
No objection.
All right, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with burglary of a habitation. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do,
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
absolutely.
Ms. McMaster, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count one, paragraph B. Punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated, and the state is recommending community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
State defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours community service restitution, and no contact with the co-defendant Antonio Stiff, S-T-I-T-H. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to count one, paragraph B, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, state offers states exhibit 1 and all.
No objection.
All right, and state, have you spoken with the complainant?
We have, Judge, and there is also no restitution.
All right, and is there to be contact with the complainant or no?
And the complaint doesn't reside in that location.
All right, thank you. You may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
No.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We believe she's worthy of the plea bargain. We ask you to follow it.
All right, how old are you? So what?
29.
All right, why are you doing this?
I'm just following the wrong crowd.
No, if the co-defendant were to come in here, he'd tell me he was hanging around the wrong crowd. And I would say, who is that? And he'd say, you, the wrong crowd. So why are you going into places that are not yours and taking items that do not belong to you? Well, do you have any type of mental health issues? Have you ever been diagnosed with mental health issues? Do you have any children?
Yes.
And what are their ages?
14 for 2 3-year-olds, 2 2-year-olds.
Wait a minute. You say 14,
12.
12,
14 for
wait, 14,
Four.
4,
2 3-year-olds, 2 2-year-olds, and 2 10-month-olds.
so you have 8 children.
Yeah, I got 3 sets.
All right, and where are they?
They were my mom.
So that means that you're not taking care of your children, but you're having a lot of children, but taking care of none of them. So where were they doing all of this with your mom? When's the last time you had employment? So that means you're expecting somebody else to feed your children because you're not.
I'm gonna get a job at a temp agency when I get.
So here's the thing, the last time you had employment was last year, right? You have 2 10-month-olds, 2 2-year-olds, 2 3-year-olds, a 4-year-old and a 14-year-old. If you haven't worked for a year, if your children were dependent on you to provide food for them, they've starved to death. So you're not doing anything except having children and breaking into apartments. Is there any drug issues with you? All right, Mr. Bonk,
Yes, Judge.
what is going on with your client? Because she has all these children, and if her mom is taking care of the children, was Child Protective Services involved, or you just decided to?
My mom got them because I'm unstable.
All right, so why you think you're unstable?
Because I don't have this thing.
All right, Mr. Bonk, do you know what's going on with her and her living situation? Because I'm trying to.
Where do you plan on staying when you get out of jail?
Oh, that address,
The address you put on, and whose address is that?
my uncle.
your uncle, and that you've cleared that with him and he knows you're coming.
Yes.
And
And
you mentioned the tip agency. Have you, what are your plans? What the judge is saying, you gotta show that you got plans when you get out to do something.
Get a job at the children's and start getting my ID and going to parenting classes
And what's your mom's name?
to
Tina.
McMaster.
And this uncle that you're planning on staying with, does he have any children? So, and this uncle that you're staying with, is that your biological uncle or just a play uncle? And what's his name?
Narrow.
I'm sorry, what?
Narrow.
How do you spell that first name and the last name?
CANBELLE.
How far did you go in school?
To 9th grade,
Why did you drop out of school?
because I got pregnant.
And you say you're going to be doing a temp agency or something. What's your dream job? What are your plans for your future? How do you see your future going? And I'm asking you these questions because I'm trying to figure out what conditions to set for you so that I won't see you back here again.
I would plan on going back to school to get my GD.
Okay.
And then from there, just making whatever job hires me at the time. But I wanna open my own business.
Okay. You're not currently expecting, right?
No.
All right. So let me say, yeah, you need to stop having children until you work on yourself and get yourself together. And right now, what you're telling me, your mom is taking care of your children. So you cannot go over there and be mom at this point. You understand? All right. All right. Probation, are you ready? All right, the court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Have you ever used any type of drugs in the past? And what would that be? All right. We're going to do a TAP evaluation, follow recommendations. And Charles,
Yes,
sorry,
Judge.
Attorney Bond.
Yes, Judge.
I'm going to do a referral to felony drug court in custody because the day is Tuesday. If I sign the referral today, which I will, they will have you evaluated before the week is out, at the latest Monday. And the reason why I want to do the referral for felony drug court is because of the methamphetamine use. You need to be honest with them about that. And felony drug court, they will be there to hold your hand until you get your life in order. They will help you with your employment. The conditions that I'm setting, they may change those conditions if they see that something would suit you better. So be honest with them because it's a great program. It's an intensive program, but you can complete it and do it. You understand? All right. That's yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I always say that because when I was young, my mom took me to a doctor's visit And I think I was maybe 4, believe it or not, very shy me. The doctor was asking questions. Charles is like, no. And I was like, mm-hmm. And my mom was like, just 1 second. And she took me outside. She's like, Stephanie, we don't do mm-hmm. She's like, it's yes or no. Okay. So be confident. All right. TAP evaluation, follow recommendations. In custody, I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. There's going to be 300 hours of community service restitution. 50 of those hours will be deemed satisfied. I'm going to order parenting classes. And once the parenting classes are completed, 50 hours will be deemed satisfied. And we can go off the record for a moment. So it's not ordered, but it's encouraged. And then that'll be 50 hours for a GED or either any type of trade school certification. And then I'll do another 50 hours. I want her to complete the MRT. And then the remaining hours for every sober support meeting you complete, 1 hour will be deducted. You see, and there's to be no contact with Antonio, last name Stith. Probation. Is there anything else? Oh, her sober support meetings, it's just completely up to her because sometimes people are in a different level with their sobriety. But every sober support meeting she completes, an hour will be deducted off her community service. So let me just tell you, it's hot right now in San Antonio. The humidity is a killer. You can spend your community service hours improving yourself, or you can spend it whatever they want you to do, picking up trash in this heat or whatever. You understand? Is there anything you need from me to be successful? All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right. Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand? All right. So here's the thing. Your life has not started out the way it should be, right? And hopefully you want to improve your life. And right now, you haven't been a mother to your children. Hopefully you want to someday be in their life. In order to do that, you need to start right now doing better things. And everything that you do from here on out, if you're not going to do it for yourself, ask yourself, is this something that would make my children proud of me to say that's my mom? If the answer is no, don't do it. You understand? And I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna be here past January 1st. So if you pick up a motion to revoke, you're looking at a maximum of 8 years in the prison. So be sure and reach out to probation if they, if you need something, as long as I'm here, reach out to probation, let them know. Okay? All right, good luck to you. Thank you,
Thanks,
Mr.
Jeff.
Law.
Thank you.
Oh, sure. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. Yes, as probation, I should have it. Okay.
Okay. What a new page. The other.
Oh, they claim it's up now.
This on mine, Xavier, you're needing something on both? Which one?
No, I just have.
2139. Awesome for it.
They say that Odyssey is up now.
I need to check. I need to check. It's not.
Do y'all have access to Odyssey now?
No.
No, it's crashing, Judge.
Not going to.
All right, thank you.
That's Wi-Fi.
Is it up?
It's working.
Does anybody have any Kleenex over there?
Anyone?
Kleenex? Yeah. Okay, and you want to hear something? And people can go forth. We actually had a judges meeting, right? So I'm in the judges meeting. And I always have questions about things, as people know. And sometimes my questions have nothing to do with the price of peaches, but sometimes they do. So we had, I don't know if you remember, we had like a little pandemic here at one point in time. So when they did this Odyssey thing and they said, we're getting rid of all of the paper, we're scanning everything in. I'm sitting in the meeting. I said, oh, I have a question. They're like, yeah. I'm like, what if Odyssey crashes? Oh, they have a backup plan. I'm like, what's the backup plan? They're like, oh, no, it's not going to crash. I'm like, but if it does, and we don't have any of this paper file, because you scan everything in, I'm like, what happens? So I said, you know what? I should crash this system just to see what the backup plan is. And of course, I was joking. So the next, I go home that night, we come in the morning and everybody's like, the system crashed, Stephanie crashed the system. But you know what ended up happening? When the email was up, I said, so what's the backup plan? And like right now, what's the backup plan? Everybody losing their mind. We don't have Odyssey. You don't have the internet. What do you do? I'm like, okay.
It's your phone. Put it in the universe. She invoked my feedback.
All I need to know is my spa appointment in your system? Can I still show up? All right, who's here on Jamal Fisher?
I am Judge.
He's on the left page, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 011671 State versus Jamal Ricardo Fisher. Can I have parties announced?
Charles Bunk for Mr. Fisher.
And are you Mr. Fisher?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Have you reviewed the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Judge.
Are you the same Jamel Ricardo Fisher who is placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 11671 for the offense of injury to a child, elderly or disabled bodily injury on January 27th, 2025 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Deputy Laura, can you have them move to the other end? All right, state.
Violation of condition number 42 on or about the 30th day of December 2025 in Fair County, Texas. The defendant Jamal Ricardo Fisher did then and there fail to comply with the rules, regulations, or instructions of the Bear County Community Supervision and Corrections Department's rules diagnosed residential facility, and that the defendant refused services in violation of condition number 42.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 42, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Judge.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition 42?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find violation of condition number 42 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, it's to revoke the defendant's community supervision and sentence him to 3 years.
That is our agreement.
All right, do you have the stipulations on this case?
Oh, Judge. Odyssey.
All righty, let me go into my memory bank. My mind is a steel trap, but sometimes I'm not gonna go on my memory, even though I do remember this case, because time when you smiled at me, I'm like, I know who this person is, and I remember the facts of the case.
Can I show you something, Judge? Sorry.
Sure. Well, you know, you're assuming I can see that far. Oh, an octopus. Hey.
Yep.
So when did you get that?
This was well over a decade ago, and the reason I got it, I was at home watching this BBC special, and it was about ocean creatures, which I love.
Yes.
And it talked about the female octopus and how the female octopus pretty much spends its entire life waiting to mate, which is a very violent act as it is.
Yes.
And then it spends the rest of its life waiting first for all of its eggs, which could be hundreds of eggs, to be birthed. And while they're being birthed, she does not hunt, she does not sleep, she doesn't eat.
Yes.
And as the last of her eggs are being born, she's dying because she has not hunted, eaten, or slept.
Yeah.
And I started crying and I thought about my mom, and I'm like, that shows how even in nature, which men and women are a part of, love is inherent. And I meant to get a tattoo for my dad, never got around to it, but I heard you say octopuses are very, very intelligent creatures. I'm like, oh man, I have an octopus tattoo.
No, that's true. So what are you thinking of getting tattooed in honor of your dad?
You know, I have no idea. Years ago, I thought a lion for King James, but I don't even think he would like that.
Well, you know, my thing is with lions, I used to think, you know, you think of lions as king of the jungle, right? But then I watched a documentary on that. You know who does the hunting?
The ladies.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I love about those ladies who hunt?
Mm-hmm.
When they have children, if they've hunted, the lion will come up there like he's done all this work, right? And wants to eat. And they're like, oh no, the children eat first, then you can eat. So here's my question for you. Can you raise your right hand?
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Judge.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Jamal Ricardo Fisher.
All right, so why didn't you complete this dual diagnosis thing?
I was told I don't qualify for this is kind of confusing, to be completely honest with you, Judge. So the first time we met back in January of 2025, I was here, was with my parents, and about 3 or 4 months after that, I went through a TAP evaluation and a PSI. And you had recommended dual diagnosis recovery facility. I did not respond professionally or maturely at all. I saw you in court and you had said, listen, this is, you know, these stipulations of probation, it's either 3 years prison or DDRF. I said, okay, I signed for DDRF. About 2 months after that, Jonathan LaPointe from the Center for Healthcare Services came and did a visit, and he said, hey, this is the interview for DDRF. I was quite confused because I already had one. And he was like, well, that was the preliminary, this is the actual.
Yeah.
So he asked me the same questions and he told me I didn't qualify. And I said, okay, well, I thought I was gonna go home, but a month later, my probation officer said that for your recommendation, I go to SATIF. And I'd been to SATIF before in 2011, thought it was a great program, so I said, sure. I was there for 3 weeks, and during that time, I told the director something that happened to me out there, a particular website I was sent to where there were very scary things happening to kids, and that's the only thing we talked about. Well, 2 days later, they wanted me to have another psychological evaluation. They said that they then wanted me to go to DDRF. It made absolutely no sense to me. I was sent back to Bear County Jail, and ever since then, I've just been trying to get home. But the only reason I could think of forever saying no to that was because I had a person give me a diagnosis, or not a diagnosis, give me an evaluation and tell me I didn't qualify for that. Not to mention I have 3 professional doctors that have known me for over a decade.
Okay, just 1 second.
Sorry.
Do you all have the court summary? Any objections to my
No,
reviewing the court summary? Thank you.
Judge, there might be a page missing from the
Oh,
summary.
okay,
Oh, sorry.
thank you.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
All right, they say you refused. So according to the court summary, they're recommending DDRF. All right, so. And what's the wait time for DDRF?
And those are things, Judge, that played into his decision. I mean, I'm told he'll have to be reevaluated first.
Mhm.
And then there's the wait time. He has 650 something days credit.
Okay,
Judge,
So-
currently the wait time is 15 to 20 weeks.
15 to 20 weeks, that's like. All right, so here's my concern. I'm reading the court summary. The complainant has some concerns.
I saw that.
So. I can continue you, but it'll be DDRF because they're telling me that that's the best placement for you. And I do think, again, my mind is a steel trap. And from what I remember from the stipulated evidence, there were some mental health issues. And I remember your family, there's some mental health issues. I can sentence you to the 3 years. Or I can continue you and we could see about DDRF and see if there's any type of possibility that they will expedite it. I think there are mental health issues involving you. I think you're competent now, but I still think there are mental health issues, and I don't think you've internalized the fact that you suffer from mental health issues.
Can I speak on that, Judge?
I think it may be best that you not speak on that because I'm giving you your choices and those are your only choices. Now, you may want to speak to your attorney because I'm telling you, I will follow your agreement with the 3 years or I'll continue you, but you're going to DDRF. And if you come back saying that, oh, I'm not going to DDRF, who knows what may end up happening.
I'll take the 3, Judge.
Okay. Just one moment here. All right, thank you, State. Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, Judge.
All right, the court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with James Fisher. And if someone would let the complainant know that Mr. Fisher is being revoked. There's to be no residing in households with minors. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. And I'll request the therapeutic community. The therapeutic community doesn't increase the time that you're in custody. It's designed to help you with any issues you may have, and it's supposed to be designed really to help rehabilitate you. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence and also a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I do get to look at it.
It's Walker next, Joseph Walker.
All right, who's next?
Joseph Walker is on page 4 down there.
Joseph Walker. Charles, you just making it happen. So on this case, who is the prosecutor? Charles.
Trial division.
All right, who's the prosecutor on this case?
No, not yet. No, we didn't confer. It's our first appearance, so we're asking the court for some time for us to review the discovery.
All right,
I have not looked at discovery, but I will do that and send it to you.
okay. Norma, set this for a plea deadline date. You all will have to confer of docket. Set it towards the end of July.
July 27th.
July 27th. No,
How about the July 30th?
That's it.
That's a Thursday. Is that bad?
That's
all right, July 30th.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. All right, who's next?
You have exchanger, page 6, line down.
All right, Xavier Martinez. And are y'all ready to proceed on the MTRs?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Court is calling 2024 CR 008-139 and 2024 CR 5756. State versus Xavier Renee Martinez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Brandon Prater for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Martinez.
And are you Mr. Martinez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the motions to revoke in each of these cause numbers with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Xavier Martinez who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 5756 for the offense of cruelty to non-livestock animals on June 24, 2024 for a period of 8 years?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you the same Xavier Renee Martinez who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2024 CR 008-139 for the offense of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on October 3rd, 2024 for a period of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state, are you proceeding on the same allegations in each motion?
Yes, Judge, we are.
All right, state, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. We'll be proceeding first on violation of condition number 2, specifically that on or about the 6th day of October 2025 in Berry County, Texas, the defendant Xavier Rene Martinez, who then there failed to submit drug testing as directed by the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Judge will also be proceeding on another violation of condition number 2, specifically that on or about the 19th day of September 2025 in Berry County, Texas, the defendant Xavier Rene Martinez, who then and there failed to submit drug testing as directed by the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that?
True. And judge will waive and abandon the remaining allegations.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of conditions 2, 2, and 2? And cause number 2024 CR 5756, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison? And in cause number 2024 CR 008139, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 20 years in the prison? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2, 2, in each motion?
Your Honor, one moment. I think on the first one, is a state jail.
Which one?
The cruelty to animal charge, that would be up to a 2-year state jail, I believe, for the state jail facility. I think you said you had set up to 10 years for assuming maybe it
The
was.
cruelty to non-livestock and fighting and luring, they filed it as a 3rd degree.
In the system, I'd seen it as a state jail.
That would have to be a third, because he was sentenced to 2 years.
On both, okay. As long as it's classified as a 3rd-degree judge, that's fine.
Yeah,
I withdraw
that's
that.
what it has in the judgment, but let me just double check. See, I think it has something to do with the animal fighting. It wasn't a regular, so let me just see.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Yes. Yeah, fighting the luring. Fighting luring, I think enhances to 3rd-degree. Yeah, that's correct. My bad. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was my mistake, Your Honor. I
Oh,
think
no problem.
it enhanced for the fighting.
Yeah,
luring.
because I think it's the fighting thing. All right, so understanding that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2, 2, and 2? All right, the court will find violations in each motion, 2 and 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is to revoke the defendant on both NTRs and sentence him to 4 years to do in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, both cases to run concurrently.
That is our understanding of the recommendation to the court, Your Honor.
Okay. And is there a reason, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Xavier Rene Martinez.
All right, why are you not following through on your conditions?
I was off and on homelessness, and I'm trying to get a job, stay employed, and then fired. And after a while, I was gonna get put into DJF, and I was fine with that, with probation. But I ended up getting some girl pregnant that I was with, and I got scared, and I stopped reporting, and I stopped doing my drug tests.
And you continue to use, what were you using?
I was just smoking weed for my anxiety.
And what else?
You don't see. I used cocaine once. I didn't like it at all. I didn't.
And what
try to
else?
do it again. And I drank a little bit.
And what else?
That's it. That's it. I take pride in being sober from methamphetamine since the last time I was incarcerated. Or since I got arrested.
But why would you decide to have a child when you don't have your life in order?
I didn't decide to. It scared me. It scared me.
No, I mean, no, you did decide because you know where children come from, right?
Yeah, I wasn't being safe with protection and all that, and I was being stupid. I wasn't. Being.
And how old are you?
22 years old.
All right, let me just tell you. Could I see the court summary?
I don't have no objection if this.
Oh, no objection. Thank you. All right, they wouldn't be recommending DDRF if you didn't have mental health issues.
Yes, and if I may add, while I was on the run, I kept in contact with my PO, and I admitted myself twice to a psychiatric.
That doesn't make it better. When you start the sentence with "while I was on the run."
I know it doesn't make it better, Your Honor. I was scared. That's why I was doing. That's why I didn't report. But
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Looking over your shoulder, that's frightening,
I
right?
didn't like that either. That's why I was gonna turn myself in, but I ended up getting apprehended by the law enforcement. I was eventually gonna turn myself in after a while. I wanted to get to my dad's wedding.
After a while,
Cause I got in touch with my family and it made me want to stay out longer.
so you wanted to go to a wedding.
Yes, cause I barely got in touch with my family.
What if you would have been arrested at the wedding? That would have spoiled everybody's day.
Yes, but I barely got in touch with my family, little siblings I didn't know I had, little sisters and brothers like I didn't know I had. And I wanted to enjoy that
Here's the
little bit
thing,
before I had to come
let me
back.
just tell you, I'm gonna give you two choices. These are your only choices. Don't ask for a third. Number one, it's obvious to me he has mental health issues. He has drug issues. So I can follow your agreement. I'll sentence you to 4 years in the prison. Or you heard about the wait time for DDRF. I could send a letter, or Attorney Munoz, you can send a letter, see if they could do it quicker. I can follow the recommendation because I think you have mental health issues. I think you're currently competent, but I think you have mental health issues and you have a lot that's going on. And maybe also do a referral to felony drug court.
Yes, Your Honor. We went through all those avenues and I explained the different options with my client in terms of what he would be looking at. The wait for DRF is of concern because obviously we wouldn't want a person to deteriorate mentally before getting treatments. He's considered that, Judge, and I did tell him about the collateral consequences of a conviction.
And did you speak to him about felony drug court?
As well? Felony drug court, I did see in the past, Judge, that he was referred and
Not
denied,
accepted. Okay.
not accepted, not meeting of criteria, but due to the fact that there is a significant wait time for DDRF, I know that within the county, when watching the commissioner's court recently, they are working to try to alleviate that as half the beds are currently not filled due to medication compliance issues, and they're seeking funding for that. So it's my hope that DDRF would have the staffing and resources to, curtail some of this weight issues. But in evaluating everything, Your Honor, I think he wants to take accountability for what he did. At this time, he's stating to the court he doesn't believe he's a good candidate for community supervision, but we are asking the court for a recommendation for the therapeutic community as he does have issues that he is dealing with, Judge.
All right. Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Your Honor.
And cause number 2024 CR 5756. The court is finding 2 and 2 true. The court will find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's to be no ownership of animals, the therapeutic community, no unsupervised contact with minors.
Your Honor, if I end up having a child and when I do get my life together, would I be able to have that child?
You'll have to take it up with whoever the next judge is. There's to be no residing in households with minors. And in cause number 2024 CR 008139, court is finding 2 and 2 true. The court will find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. The therapeutic community will be requested. You'll have to request it as well. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors and no residing in households with minors. All right, in each of those cause numbers, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to
Your
you.
Honor, one further question before we conclude. May those matters run concurrently?
Yes, and each cause number is to run concurrently. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Cindy, do you need, I'm just getting another one. Well, you need to talk to the doctor about that and say, hey, what you're doing isn't working.
It's more of that cough medicine. That strong one, the suppressant. I was gonna have to. No.
Yeah, but I mean, they're doing all the suppressant, but it's sort of like, but what else is going on?
Yeah, well. I have asthma and I don't take treatments.
All right, who's next? Is there anyone who's next?
Christine right now.
All right, thank you. Have you signed in?
I signed in earlier, this is for Mr. Good job, just to get it.
Oh, yes. They haven't, the system isn't up yet.
Still waiting for that then.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, it's not up.
No worries.
Well, no, let me take that apology back because it's not my fault. Yeah, so I don't know when the system is gonna be up. But we will be here.
Should I continue just working around the courthouse and come back?
Yes.
All right, we'll do.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your patience.
I'm gonna go to the restroom. Okay, Judge.
All right, thank you.
4, 5 down.
All right, just one second.
Are we doing a soft stop or a hard stop?
Oh, we're doing a hard stop.
Or a rolling stop?
No. Because Charles has that contested MTR, right?
Yes.
Let me know when you're ready. Because I think the state had one witness that needed to go this, oh, they're supposed to be by Zoom, right?
It's not.
We're doing that at 1:30. If the system's not working.
Oh, yeah, she can't zoom in. Is that Scott?
Permission to approach you.
Yes. How are you doing?
Doing well, how about yourself?
Yes.
I'm being told the system's working now. Is your system on?
All right, yes.
If so, maybe we could try and at least get the one victim in before the lunch break.
Oh, let's see what we can do.
Well, I mean, Mr. Bunch just wants to, let's do a thinking about, but.
Okay, well, once he comes out, we'll do it. And I'll see if the system is really working.
Hope so.
So that it's not working.
Okay. I don't know.
Let me see what we have here. All right, who's next?
Ramiro Espinosa, page core 5 down. This is the
Okay, we already heard this. Espinosa, yes.
There was one hiccup you asked me to
Out for the pretrial services officers. Yeah, the systems are still not up.
Well, there's another hiccup came up. We agreed to everything, but, and you agreed to let him coordinate with pretrial services to go seek a job with Colorado Lots Chief. Except he's asking for permission to rent a car to be able to take up that employment. The pretrial services, Jasmine Romo has said, I'll approve it only if the judge signs an order.
All right. All right. Sure. There you go. Thank you. All right, who's next?
We have. Okay, Pomeroy, page 157.
That's Kelly Jones, case you just stepped on.
Right, who else?
Or Teresa Zamora, it's on page 1 in the very bottom.
Teresa Zamora. Yes,
My client's out of town, I guess she's appearing by Zoom,
we don't have any Zoom.
and I was wondering if, I could perhaps either come back this afternoon or appear by Zoom myself when she's available.
All right, Norma. Recall this from Monday next week. And these people need to appear here by Zoom.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Oh, it's still not working. All right, who's next?
Joshua Sutherland, page 1, score down.
Sutherland. Morning. All right, what's happening with this case?
We're ready.
All right. Norma, recall this next week for jury trial, 15th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll see you back then. We would do have the trial now, but we're currently in a jury trial. And no gum chewing. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Who's next?
I have a checklist right now.
Okay.
For Lillian's Esquivel, page 4 through down.
Lillian Esquivel.
Here, we received a different plea offer. They're gonna check with the victim if we could recall it for plea next Tuesday.
All right.
Okay.
Norma, recall this for plea deadline date on Tuesday.
Thank you.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. I like your outfit. Have a good one. Who's next?
Jeremy Bass, page 2, 1 down.
Jeremy Bass.
We're ready, Judge. Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. So what's happening with this case?
Judge, we have reset this since January for him to come up with money for restitution. Talking with my client and he gets money, then he's the most he can get is about 4. He wanted 8. I don't, as court appointed, he's trying. I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm asking you, we can plead.
What is
I don't-
this, $800?
Well, no, Your Honor, it's a $16,000 restitution. He was trying to come up with 8. I believe he has about 3.5, maybe 4, that he can pay. And then, I'm asking you for guidance, Your Honor.
See, here's the thing. This is what ends up happening. People are placed on probation and then they don't have the money to pay restitution. So I'm going to give you one final reset. Then after that, you'll probably end up, whatever you all decide, jury trial or something else, but the restitution needs to be paid.
Okay, restitution is paid. What happens from there? Well, we had to for probation.
Oh, somebody's being admitted into Zoom? What?
You have a hotspot on, Your Honor?
No, I do not, but I think somebody else is working.
Judge, just to clarify, so the state's offer is probation in this case. So if we were to plead to that, you're saying you would reject the plea because he doesn't have the restitution amount?
Yeah, because I mean, he needs to, and I'm not even asking for the full restitution amount. But what I've seen happen is that people will be placed on probation and they never pay restitution.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, and the complainant, they want to be paid their restitution amount. So I'm going to give you one final reset. This is the last reset for that, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure. Norma, set this for a jury trial in August.
Your Honor,
So,
possible to do July, because I'm gonna be back in school.
sure. All right, set it end of July.
Sure.
All right, July 30th.
Actually gonna ask for July 30th,
Okay,
so that's crazy that, wow.
Okay. All righty.
Thank you. I'm gonna get you for. Thank you, Judge.
All right, she was just here. Where is she? Hi. All right, are you able to hear us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. For some reason, I still can't really connect. It's showing no connection, but we're being smiled upon. So,
I can see and I can hear.
okay, awesome.
Perfect.
Charles Bunk, this is his case? The defendant out here?
I thought we were doing it earlier, later, so.
No, the probation officer, he's not available till the afternoon and she's only available in the morning. Yeah, so I figure we'd take testimony from her, if everyone is okay with that, and then we'll take testimony from the probation officer in the afternoon. All right. Oh, thank you. So once they have your client out here, then we'll start. All right, so to the person on Zoom, once the client is brought out here, we'll start, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. So if you want to mute and not show your video, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, who else is ready?
You have Jonathan Palmer, page 157.
All right, Jonathan Pomeratz. Why isn't he dressed for trial? Hello. Yes.
Here for trial, we're ready?
All right, so then they don't have a motion for continuance.
No.
Okay. All right, they're ready for trial. We're currently in trial, so we're gonna bring you back next week, the 15th.
I'm going to Port Aransas on Monday.
Oh. When are you coming back?
Tuesday. Really?
So you're saying Tuesday, the 16th?
Yes. What day did you say? I'm sorry.
I said the 15th.
Okay, yes, I'm coming back on the 16th.
All right. And how long do you expect this trial?
Thanks for like 2 days for its case. That's a plan of putting in case of Chicago. In total, maybe roughly 3 days for the trial,
That's about right.
All right.
Straight for punishment.
including jury selection. Or would be the worst case scenario.
All right. Well, Norma, set this for the 22nd then.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
And he needs to be brought dressed for trial.
You were saying? You get him on Zoom, do I need to start? I need to get.
Oh, bless you.
Well, then I need to get out of the way.
Who's next?
We have Hugo Martinez, page 4. He's on the very bottom.
Hugo Martinez.
So I just always kidding, so I just found my note or somewhere.
All right. Have you
He's a
preferred?
Spanish, yeah, a Spanish speaker. I don't know if you want me to interpret for him.
We need to have an interpreter come up. If you'll let them know to call down an interpreter. Okay, and what's going on with Mr. Romero?
He didn't look that the defendant resides with, I believe his wife, that pretrial cannot give him permission to do that because they consider it household responsibilities and first supposed to be taken over by people that he lives with. So she said that should the court want to grant him approval to obtain the rental car, that it would need to be in an order with the date and time that he's to do so with the time frame as well as the location, the address, and it has to be at least 24 hours in advance for you to need to provide proof of that.
All right.
So if we
So-
just add it to the order, she said it's gonna take a while to process the order, send it to her, it'd probably take a couple of days.
All right, so you all need to write that in the order.
Yeah, you wanna write it or you want me to write it?
I guess we can write it, but my issue is that, one, I'm really not in agreement with it, because of criminal history.
What is this criminal history?
Does it have the full offenders who has convictions for assault, felony violence, multiple drug possession? And so the hesitation that I have with allowing them to get this rental car is that I believe that it could present to be a flight risk. And so just so the court is aware of his criminal history regarding the convictions that he has, it's for assault, bodily injury of a family member, burglary of a habitation, driving while intoxicated, possession of controlled substance, people on less than a gram, and then theft of property by check, and then an additional theft.
May I ask, when was the last conviction?
Okay.
So we had one conviction from 2002, one from 2005, another one from 2005, another one from 2005, another one from 2006, another one from 2008. And then the last one was 2014. And then he was placed on deferred for DWI that was reduced to obstruction in 2018. And then he had another DWI in 2023.
Judge, if I may, he has a meritorious defense. We're gonna have to go to trial.
No. I'm fine with, the defense. I'm just for conditions of bond. I'm just trying to place conditions
Yeah.
that one are least intrusive while protecting the public.
Yeah.
So this is what have your client come up and we'll go on the record.
Already.
We're back on the record in 2026 CR 0052225 State versus Ramiro Espinoza. Could I have parties re-announce?
Heidi Galloway for Steve.
JD Garza for Mr. Espinosa.
And are you Mr. Espinoza?
Your Honor, I'm just gonna do.
All right, so as everybody's aware, the Zoom system is down. The internet is down. And off the record, both the state and defense were telling me the issues that pretrial services had. I honestly don't understand those issues. Because to me, if you're renting a vehicle, it's similar to living in a household that has two vehicles. So I don't understand their concerns or their issues with it. So I'm going to leave the order as is for now. And then we will recall it. And if you're at work, you can appear by Zoom because I want pretrial services on Zoom or either in person. So someone can explain to me how this is any different than having a household with 2 cars or 3 cars. I mean, if there's some concern that the car is going to be used in a way it shouldn't be used, then I want to know about those concerns. So his date to come back, he's already set to come back on July 27th. If you speak to Ms. Ferguson, hopefully this system will be up by Thursday. If you all want to come back on Thursday, we can have them Zoom in to hear it by Thursday. If you call and discover the systems are still down, then we can't do it. So, and he'll be able to appear by Zoom if he has work or something. And you can appear by Zoom if you need to appear by Zoom.
Okay, very good, Judge.
So, Norma, we're going to keep the July date for him, the 27th. But see if you can put this on Thursday. Maybe we'll have the system up by then.
Judge, and just very quick, so I think what patrol services was requesting, so maybe defense can file a motion just so all parties are aware of what date and time that he would intend to do this, should the court allow it, and then the location as well.
All right, so what they need from you is basically where are you going to be picking this rental car up from? They're going to need the license plate number and all of that. How long do you expect to have that rental car? So that we'll all know. It's not saying that I'm going to grant it. This is just information that everyone wants to have. Okay?
So I'll call Enterprise and find out first if they have a car and they're willing to rent it to him.
Yes,
And then I should put my motion in requesting a date for a hearing.
yes. And I've already told you, if you all want to come back on Thursday, then you all can come back on Thursday and I'll hear it, okay?
At 9 a.m., Judge?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Any other questions for the judge?
All right, thank you.
So I'm gonna take the order back here for them to.
Yes, and then make sure you get your copy too, okay? Hi, Hugo Martinez, and we have the interpreter here. Hugo? The H is silent, much like French. Cornelius, you were correct on your predictions. So who is gonna pay money to have the same people who were present at the Knicks game to be present for the, okay, we can do plate sale.
You'll be all right.
And everyone, the court is recessing at noon. Hi,
How are you?
all right, how's it going?
Good so far, yes.
It's like I just saw you yesterday. All right, so on this case, my understanding you've been retained,
Yes, Your Honor.
and have you already filed the notice?
I just filed it right now, Your Honor.
Okay, awesome. And State, were you able to tender an offer in this case?
Yes, Judge, and an offer has been tendered.
All right, Norma, if you set this mid-July for a plea deadline date, please. All right, the plea deadline date will be July 20th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. And once you sign the reset form, you will be excused.
Very well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good one.
Thank you too, please.
All right, who's next?
Whittington, page 2 to them.
Alonzo Whittington. They're not ready. Who's next? Yes.
I don't know if Norma has them on Zoom for phone now.
No, the Zoom really isn't working.
So he's not listed on Odyssey for today, so I'm not sure why.
I mean,
He's on y'all's docket, but Odyssey doesn't show him there,
okay.
not even as of this morning.
Ah,
So I'll send you.
yes.
Does that mean they cannot take her testimony or?
Well, I mean, she is here, but how she's here, I don't know. Because it shows that the internet and everything is down, but we are where we are.
We can try and do.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay, we'll try and do that.
If
Just one
excuse me,
moment.
just
Yes. Just.
I was gonna say, if need be, I can come back afternoon while probation is available. If it's easier.
Oh, no. Just give us a moment.
No.
Okay. So on Whittington, Norma, recall him for next week. And is he one of the other people who needs to be by Zoom?
Yes.
All right, recall him for next week. What date?
15.
All right. All right, who's next?
The next one is for plea, but I just received paperwork.
All right. Anyone else?
No.
Okay. And Nora put Alga drop for the 15th too.
Be here, Judge.
Hi, yeah, we don't know that the systems are all down.
I understand.
Thank you.
And just an update for the court on that. I did receive an updated offer from the state on that. So once I get a chance to talk to Mr. Algadrop as well, see if maybe that's something we can work out with the court.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. That's next Monday.
Yeah.
Is that a good date for you?
I believe so, Judge. I think I already have stuff here in the courthouse.
Okay.
Oh, I take that back.
Okay,
Actually, may I?
sure.
I have currently on that day, a trial announcement out in Libo County
Okay.
and a
What's
plea
the date
setting
for
out
you?
in Dimmitt. Uh,
If you want, we can try.
I start the 16th, which is the next day. I have an open schedule that day.
Okay. Norma, make this the 16th.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome. Anyone else ready? I'll take that as a no.
I need to sign.
Charles has paperwork turned in. Did he turn?
I think they're,
Okay. He's here in that little room. So judge is ready.
Oh, if his client is here, she's on Zoom.
Oh, for the contested?
Yes.
Let me go grab it. Y'all are ready?
Oh my God. This is what I have on the 15th already, so that's a little. Valve. Mildly less busy. Well, three of these are the same board, so that's terrible. About that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
So what? Oh.
Did you pick that? He's on the very last page.
All right, Philippe Cantu. Court is calling 2026 CR 0027778-02, State versus Philippe Cantu. Can I have parties announced?
Lindsay Shaw, on behalf of Charles Bunk.
All right, and are you Mr. Cantu?
Yes, ma'am.
Any objections to Attorney Shaw standing in?
I work with Charles.
Okay. Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Cantu, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney and did you sign it and understand it?
Yes, Sean.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Judge, statements to waive and abandonment punishment enhancement.
No objection.
No, ma'am.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with terroristic threat, impersonating a public servant as a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Absolutely.
Mr. Cantu, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine probated, and the state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State defense?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, and those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
The contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. Proceeds exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, state, you may be excused. Again, did you understand you have a right to a jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, and even though it's listed, it says terroristic threat in the indictment, impersonating a public servant. But according to what's in the indictment, it's actually a threatening to commit an offense involving violence to a person or property. So I think that just falls under the general category. So I wanted to make sure, and I know you know, what you're actually being charged with. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes.
Yes, Judge. I believe he's worthy of the plea bargain. We ask you to follow it. He has been in jail since this offense for the previous 6 months, or for the past 6 months, excuse me.
All right, what was going on with you that day that this all happened?
Anger,
About?
injustice.
Injustice of?
Well, it's actually, I should talk to a lawyer about it before I say anything like today. But I was angry that I about a few things.
All right, are you employed?
Well, I technically provide a skill. I'm a mechanic, but I'm not employed right now, but I do go to a day later pay service, off of,
Has there been any type of drug issues with you in the past?
I recently quit 3 years ago,
And what was the drug?
methamphetamine.
Uh, if you were released, do you have a place to live?
Yes,
And who is in the household? And I mean, are there minors? Is it your wife, your mother?
my ex.
And does she want you there?
Sure,
Have you asked her?
sure.
When's the last time you asked her?
About a month ago here.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. In custody, if you can do an expedited MIC evaluation. TAP evaluation can be done out of custody, follow recommendations. Proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. No residing in households with minors. $120 of community service restitution. I'm going to order the cognitive thinking course. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be no contact with 5400 Fredericksburg Road, 78229. No contact with All right, Esteban Escobar. Court is calling 2026 CR 006285 State versus Esteban Escobar. Can I have parties announced?
Morn is present for the state.
Valentina Cogur on behalf of Mr. Escobar.
And are you Mr. Escobar?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
I have an idea.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Escobar, did you review the document
Yes, Your Honor.
entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Your Honor, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Mr. Escobar, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, really quick, I apologize for interrupting. It's the party's intention to plea on the evading, and I believe we called the case for the drugs, so I'm not sure if paperwork.
Yeah, the paperwork is,
Okay, that's fine, Judge. It's okay. It's okay. I just.
no. You know what it is? The paperwork is mixed up. So I have the true bill of indictment for the 6284. I'm sorry, 6285, which is the drug case.
Okay, so you need the evading indictment?
Yes.
Sorry.
No problem. All right. So instead of the drug case, the state is proceeding on evading arrest detention with the previous conviction. It's still a state jail felony. The same range of punishment still applies. Do you understand? And you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Sure.
By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Sure.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe he is and he was.
Mr. Escobar, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, no.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, sir.
If you're not a US citizen, all right, off the record for a moment. Okay, if you're not a US citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir, I did.
According to your plea, punishment is to be set at 180 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine. The state will take in consideration 2026 CR 006285. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
State in defense?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State of States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. After reviewing the same, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we would ask the court to follow the plea bargaining agreement. My client has taken full responsibility for his actions. He's very remorseful.
All right, the court will sentence you to 180 days in the Bear County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served. Take in consideration 2026 CR 006285. There's an $800 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, you're gonna have to start making better choices with your life. If there's a drug issue, you need to take care of that. There are plenty of places that are free for you to go to. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, somebody did a good job with the tattoo.
Thank you.
Sure. All right, have a good one. All right, I guess we're taking our recess unless y'all are ready on Mr. Gonzalez.
It's gonna take a while. I don't know how long you have.
All right, we're gonna go on recess and I'll have everybody back here at 1:30. Yes,
I cannot come back at 1:30. I have to take my wife to the doctor.
okay.
Can I
Well-
recall on Thursday? We're ready, paperwork's done.
Who's your guy?
Brianna Owens.
Do you have the paperwork for Owens?
I do, but I did swear her in.
All right, we'll call you back on Thursday and they'll swear her in.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All righty.